I've spoken on this channel before about how when we're playing through a piece of music like this, we have different voices or parts. In this case, a melody and a bass line. It's very easy, especially if you're a beginner or you struggle with reading, to see a piece of music like this as just a long series of notes. In other words, you'll think like this, vertically instead of horizontally. Thinking this way is great for harmony, but not so much for melody and for making those melodies sing out. When we're playing, we also need to be able to think horizontally and to think ahead so that we can let the notes ring out. This is called sustain. To play with sustain, it's very simple. We just need to let the notes ring on and not to stop them. This means not letting go of the note with our left hand and not stopping the string from ringing with our right hand. If you're a beginner, you'll probably see lots of bass notes like this, with the open strings. Make sure these notes are sustained for their full duration and you don't stop the notes from ringing. If you're fretting the note with your left hand, it's important that you keep that finger held down all the way until the next note, so that there's no gap between the notes. The only way to practice this is very slowly, so that you can kind of zoom in and really see if there are any gaps between the notes. This simple idea of sustaining notes is something that you'll use throughout your entire musical life, and it can really take your playing to the next level. It's important that each note is sustained for its full duration, and to understand that we need to be able to look at a piece of music both horizontally and vertically. It does take quite a lot of practice to really make this work, and scales are a great opportunity to work on your sustain. This is an example of how I might work through a 1-octave G major scale, very slowly, just to focus on sustaining these notes. So whatever you're practicing, try and think about this idea of sustain. Practice very slowly and always remember to look out for any melodic quality in whatever music you're playing.